Hola, buenas tardes a todos. Hoy estamos aquí en el Centro Médico Hilu, en la Plaza de Duque, en Puerto Banús, Marbella. Tengo una cita con Dr. Raymond Hilu y él va a enseñarnos un tratamiento nuevo de aquí en el Centro Médico Hilu. Ahora vamos a conocer al doctor. Ahora estoy aquí con Dr. Raymond Hilu del Centro Médico Hilu. Doctor, how are you, sir?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for receiving us.
It's a pleasure.
We are here in one of the treatment room inside of the Centro Medico Hilu. Doctor, this is like a 5-star hotel entrance. Every rooms I already seen everything inside. It's like very, very bright and un aspecto muy limpio y sano. This is I like very much, and everybody coming to this clinic, they will feel like they came to the spa.
It is true. In fact, this is thanks to the good work of Rosa, of my wife. She's the one that has been in charge of doing all of this, and she's done it in no time. In less than 1 month, everything was ready, and she was behind everybody to make sure that things are done so wonderfully as you've just seen.
Yes, it's very well done, and as I said, this is like 5-star hotel, a spa, and you feel very comfortable and serene. And this treatment, today, doctor will share us the new technology and treatment of Centro Medico Hilu. Doctor, you have so many treatment here in your center, but which one you recommend for the cancer patient?
Yes, the main treatment for cancer patients is the oncological local deep hyperthermia, which functions by frequencies at 13.56 megahertz. This is a device where you apply temperature by means of special antennas. You put one antenna on each side of the tumor, wherever it is, and you start putting up the temperature. Well, it's automatic, you don't do it, the machine does it automatically, until it gets to 43 degrees centigrade. Now, knowing that tumors are thermosensitive and they get destroyed easily at 41.9 degrees Celsius, when we elevate the temperature to 43 Celsius, it makes it easier to get rid of these tumor cells, especially when we combine this treatment, which is what we usually do, with chemotherapy. So if the patient is receiving chemotherapy and we apply hyperthermia, then the chemotherapy effect is much better, and the side effects of this cytotoxic goes down. It's reduced to a minimum. So it gives better results. The percentages of success as published, there are 55,000 medical publications. So we're not talking about something new or something. Well, it is new in Spain, but it's not new worldwide. And all of them agree that when you combine both therapies, the effect... Exactly. Not only that, but I think it's 4 times more. 4 times more when you do a combination therapy. So it's as simple as putting the patient on bed, putting the antennas, one on each side of the tumor, putting up the temperature at 43 degrees Celsius for 1 hour, more or less. Also the machine decides because everything is automatic. And this you have to repeat 10 times. This is a full treatment. Sometimes you have to repeat the full treatment again, maybe another time, maybe 3 times, it depends. In many cases with just one set of treatment, it's enough. Side effects, 0. You can apply it on babies, on pregnant women. You can even apply it. It's the only machine, the one that we have here in Spain. We are lucky, in fact, because it's the only hyperthermia in the world that you can apply to the brain. Normally, hyperthermia you cannot apply to the brain because the temperature goes up to more than 42 degrees in the brain. You can damage healthy cells. With this one, since it's selective temperature, you only damage the tumor cells. The healthy cells are not affected. In fact, the patient doesn't feel the heat. The heat, the temperature only is going up inside the tumor, from inside to outside.
So that means so patient doesn't have to suffer during the treatment at all.
Not at all. In fact, I know my fellow doctor, my friend in Barcelona, who uses the same technique. He tells me that he wants to change the name of the machine and call it the happiness machine, because after the treatment, the patients feel happy, they feel well. In fact, because they get better. No suffering at all. They don't feel anything.
And as you said, for the pregnant women also can have this treatment.
It's not very common, but it can be applied on pregnant women, on the fetus. It can be applied anywhere in the body, absolutely anywhere on the body, no exceptions.
This is a new treatment here in Spain, but this will give you a lot of courage. Many people suffering for the cancer, but be brave. This treatment will help you so much because there is no side effect, as doctor said, and they will help the treatment of the chemotherapy also.
It's exactly so. In fact, in some countries, such as Italy, for instance, they are quite experts there in the usage of hyperthermia. It's even included in the Social Security service. It's free in Italy, and it's part of the oncological protocol. So the oncologist would prescribe chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and hyperthermia normally.
That's good to know because my half of family, my husband to be, he's Italian. Half of the year we live in Italy.
Well, hopefully you will never need it, but if you needed it, for you it will be free.
For the social security. Well, this is so many good news that we will, because we always worry about our health. The health is most important thing in our life, and always somebody. Some of you also, I'm sure you have somebody have a cancer in your family or your friends. All those news and information will help you. I hope so.
In fact, now that you mentioned that somebody in the family would have cancer, the statistics in Spain is 1 out of 3.
1 out of 3.
So it's important for people to know that there are tools, there are ways to treat cancer, that it's not the end of the world. It doesn't mean death. It doesn't mean depression. There are many solutions. This is only one solution. There are many others, in fact. The nice thing about this solution that it's simple, it's not painful, it's feasible, and it's quick, it's compatible with the oncological treatments, but there are many others. So they have to go to their oncologist, to their doctor, or come to Centro Medico Hilu, or to wherever they want, and get as much information as possible when they have a serious disease, be it cancer or whatever, and find solutions. Not sit down and cry. You have to go out and find solutions.
You just say quick. That means how long? Of course, it depends on the patient, but how quick and then other treatment?
Well, this one is 10 days normally, since there are 10 sessions and they can be given every day. So it's 10 days treatment.
So it's very concentrated.
Yes, that's the idea. We want to bombard the tumor until we end up helping its destruction.